Tell me a little bit about what is it like being a detective? What's it like being a police officer in Buffalo? What's the
Oh,
temperature there, New York?
well, I believe it would be similar to what's going on around the country. The temperature is high. Emotions about what's going on is at a fever pitch, really, because everybody is reacting emotionally. And in my case, I get to see the what I call the ethnic emotionalism, because we have a lot of premature reacting to situations that heightens the situation, makes it worse. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't bring any calm or any sense to the matter. It just brings feelings and personal agendas to the situation. So being a detective in the city of Buffalo is, I would believe, I would sympathize, I would be able to sympathize with a lot of the officers around the nation that are going through things, some deservingly, some undeservingly. Most of it is unwarranted, I would say. Most of it is unwarranted because the heightened um, pitch where the media has really infused this animosity against the police and the citizens it's
Yeah.
unfair and unwarranted.
Right. I was going to say it's not just that you're under, as the police department all across our nation. It's not just that police are under intense scrutiny or meticulous scrutiny, but it's like you said, it's unfair scrutiny because basically you have what nobody likes. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. Even pastors, don't enjoy when somebody who doesn't have your job thinks they know more about your job than you do and tells you how to
Sure.
do it. So you have the whole nation, and part of that's just the phenomenon of social media and everybody carrying around a video camera in their pocket, essentially, and being able to, but the problem is, I keep thinking about, I think it's Proverbs 18:17 that,
Mm,
the first one to bring his case seems right until another cross-examines him. And you might say, and I think with the George Floyd instance, a lot of people are like, hey, that's not just somebody bringing their case. They didn't just present a case. They presented evidence and they presented conclusive evidence because it's video, Joel. It's video, Mark. What more could you want? But the reality is that there are many different variables at play. And even with video, there's video from multiple angles. There's the person who's got an iPhone standing off to the side. There's the body cam footage. And so I can't imagine in your line of work being under, not just intense scrutiny, but unfair scrutiny from the peanut gallery guy, like just your average Joe who doesn't know anything about the police department, but then also the higher paid peanut gallery, aka the mainstream media, who's really, they're kind of the peanut gallery these days also, but who are saying, well, why don't you just? I saw Wyatt Earp shoot somebody's gun out of their hand. Why don't police officers aim for the weapon in their hand, and things like
right.
that. So do you have any comments on that? I just can only imagine what the frustration you might feel.
Well, yes, I do, because it's almost that, people want you to take sides. You're black, Mark,
Hmm.
and
Right.
you're a cop, and you're a pastor. What do you say?
Hmm.
Well, I quickly and hurry to say what's right. What's right? The scripture you brought in Proverbs 18, one man thinks he's right until he's cross-examined, and then
Hmm.
it's a different matter. And I think the church, the community has done a poor job, especially my community, because again, no matter how much you beat the drum, no matter how much you try to stand, and a lot of times you stand alone, pointing out the truth.
Hmm.
What happened to George Floyd? What I said, one thing I said, because my social media, as you said, is business, and is to serve people in a physical way. But I did speak out because I seen so many people reacting prematurely. Just saying this and saying that. And one thing that I wanted to make clear is that George Floyd might not look like you, he did not, he might have not lived where you lived, but he deserved the right, the respect, the care, the love that image bearer of God deserves. Mm-hmm. And as well as Derek Chauvin. And when you put that in there, it's like, wait a minute, stop the press. What do you mean? Yeah. No. The Bible is clear. There is no partiality with God. God shows no respecter of people or persons. And so real justice without the adjectives is God's justice. Just justice is of God, is of truth. And we wait till a matter is heard fully, no matter what color you are, no matter what economic status you are. And so you have to look at the matter. And it's so tough being a Black man on the police department. It's like double whammy when people look at you and they question you and they automatically think, yes, we're together. But no, we're not together. We're not together in that sense. I'm sorry. Yes, I love you. But the truth matters. The truth matters. Facts matters. And I can't detach myself from it.
Right. And when you say, like, I'm not with you, I think I could speak for you in this matter, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but you're saying, if there's another person in the Black community who's looking on, and you're investigating some kind of crime or something like that, and they're like, hey, you're with me, you're like, no, I'm not with you. But also, I think you would say, Mark, and I'm not with them. I'm not with the Black community. I'm not with the police. I'm with Christ. I'm with the truth. Wherever that lands, whatever side. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, we hope that you'll take a moment and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can watch more content like this. Also, take a moment and give this video a like so that it can reach more people. And take a moment and click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we come out with new content. Thanks so much. God bless.